Welcome to another training session on QuantumPOS. Today we're focusing on printing labels. So QuantumPOS allows you to print labels. Some people call them shelf talkers, with or without barcodes, which you can then print and stick onto the product or stick onto the shelf, right? So let's go under stock from our menu here. Print labels. This is the form. So we'll start with right at the top in the middle here, printer name. We have to select the name of your printer. So for example, you can use a Zebra GK240 or other Zebra or other brands of barcode label printers. Any printer will really do here. The system doesn't limit you to what type of printer. In this case, I'm just going to select this printer for the demo purposes. Then on the right, we're going to have item location. So we will be able to put the company name, the barcode, the price, and the product description on the label. So the company name starts at position 0 by default. In this case, we've got where the barcode starts from. These are what we call X coordinates. If we're talking about XY coordinates, the barcode text will start at this position, and the price will start at 48. I think these are Y coordinates actually. These are just additional settings, whether you want the price to be in bold or not. Similarly, do you want the description to be in bold or not? And the company name, do you want it in bold or not? Then on the right is font sizes. Okay, so for the barcode, what font size? For the price, what font size? The description and the company name, what font size do you want to use? And this is our starting point for everything. So when you start, you will have to print one test barcode label and then adjust, for example, the starting point so that it starts where you want it to start. So if 45 on your printer, it's printing it at the middle or near the bottom, maybe you need to adjust this figure to a lower figure. Similarly, if the company name and all these details, the price description are way too much on the left and you want them to move to the right, increase these figures just a little bit. All right. So you increase by 5, for example, and see how it looks like until you get to a position where you're comfortable with your label and it fits and it looks good for what you're doing. So these settings are not really universal. It really depends with your barcode label printer, the one you're using at your site. So basically, in this case, I'm going to pick a product. Maybe I want cheese slices. I tick here, print label. How many do you want to print? I maybe want to print 2. Do I want to show the price or not? Maybe I want to show the price. I want the description. I want the company name. I want all of this. Then I click print label. It comes out. Right, I'm just going to save it here. If I had a proper printer, you would actually get to see the actual labels printed out. Let me just open this and see how it looks like now. So on my machine, I printed it to a PDF. And this is how the label looks like. All right, so in your case, it would have to be a physical, an actual thing that is printed. So the top part here is the name of the company, followed by the barcode, followed by the product code. This is the price, and this is the description of the product. All right, so you can go back. You'll see that if we remove the price here, for example, we print it again. Just going to call it label test 2. Let me open it. This one. So you'll see that in this case, the price does not appear. All right. Then I'm just going to try to move this description up a little bit because where it is leaving a lot of space. So maybe I want to move this up. So let's see how we can do that. So we say the description here, maybe let's move it all the way down to something like 48, where the price was. Save the location settings here. Print it again. Okay, it has printed. Let me open it. So I've moved it a bit too high, as you can see. So I need to move it down a little bit. Let's do that. Maybe 55 here. Save it. Print. Okay, it's done. It's printed. All right, now this looks good. So we've got your company name, the description, the product code, and the description properly aligned somewhere there. And if you scroll down, you see it is printed 2 because I specified to print 2 on the same document. All right, I hope this is straightforward and easy. Have a good day.